Right after reaction.
Okay, so we just left DJs Steakhouse. So we were finishing up Franklin's 40th birthday celebration. So when looking for somewhere, I was like, okay, I want to support, black businesses. He loves steak. So I'm like, that's a win-win. As a steakhouse, it's black owned, and it's, here locally. Had reservations for Sunday at 2 o'clock. We arrived at about 1:50. Before we got to like the hostess or whatever, she was having like a heated discussion. Steakhouse that has a dress code, right? So she had on like jeans and tennis shoes. So the hostess was like, yo, pretty much you gotta come correct. And then she was like, well, you just let this girl go in there and she got sweatpants on. So they was going back and forth. Long story short, she was told her, give her a minute, she'll see her. So when she told us, when we got up there, she was like, hey, give us a minute. We're waiting for people to leave and then we're gonna clean off your table. She said she'll text us, call us, whatever, when our table's ready. Would you like to give an update on that?
30 minutes later. 30 to 45 minutes, I'm telling you.
We get the text. Mind you, our reservation was at 2. We got the text about 2:30. First thing we both noticed was what?
I mean, nice it was loud.
Plus they have TVs, like sports. It's March Madness. So they had like the TVs going. And I'm like, our waiter came back to the table, what?
So ghetto.
We seated, so he came probably about like 10 minutes after we were seated. He's like, oh, I'm gonna bring y'all some waters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at the menu. It's the skinny menu, Get like a little appetizer. And he was like, well, the only thing we have is like the wings on the appetizer. I'm like, I don't want to wing. Okay, well, can I just order some mac and cheese and just get it out early? Because I'm hungry. Like, I'm hungry. And he was like, yeah, we can do that. Came back, took our order.
Well, mind you, we still didn't have no water yet.
Another dude who came back and brought us waters. And when we placed our order, I was like, yo, can I get a sweet tea with some lemon as well? He's like, oh yeah, I can get that out right out. And our waitress now in a cool minute. Also one thing, he like pre-apologized for the service. After he took our order. He was like, so I apologize if our service is a little bad. We're kind of behind today. But I'm gonna try to do my best. When you gotta pre-apologize for something that ain't even happening, it already puts a question mark.
Man, just bad. And she still wanted to leave a tip. Mind you, I ain't want to leave no tip.
Okay, so we got our food about 3:15. Mind you, we still didn't have no sweet tea. Man. And I still didn't have mac and cheese.
And when it came, it was nasty.
And then when we got the sweet tea, that wasn't sweet, and I didn't have any lemon. It was very nasty. I ordered lamb chops, which was really good. Frank ordered a T-bone. He didn't realize that it's like an a la carte type of place, so it's literally the T-bone. You get the T-bone, and if you want something extra, you add an extra. So he had some greens, but he legitimately thought it was something with it. So we got our food. He was like, man, this is it? We didn't have no bread. Doesn't come with bread or anything like that.
What steakhouse don't serve bread?
Shout out to Miguel, who had already was texting me about the whole situation, like, what steakhouse don't have bread? Anywho, so we started eating our food. It was actually really good. The food was really good. Portion size was pretty good. What else about the food? How's your steak?
Well, I asked for a medium well steak. That's how I like my steak. And it was well done.
It was very on the well side.
It was on the well side, but like I say, I'm just trying to get in and out now at this point in time.
But it was very seasoned and flavorful. I ordered mine medium, which you expect kind of like some red in it, some juiciness. And I would, if I had to say what it was probably more more like
lamb
medium
chop.
well.
These are lamb chops that she talking about.
Luckily, he was actually able to cut his steak with a butter knife. I couldn't even cut my lamb with the knife.
They was a little rubbery.
They were definitely a little on the side. We had to pull them. So they were very seasoned, and then they come with like this little garlic herb sauce, which was really good. The mac and cheese was pretty watery. I'm very mac and cheese bougie. My family, we make some bomb mac and cheese. How was your greens?
Them greens was easy.
Yeah, the greens was pretty good. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah. So basically, we saying DJ needs to step the game up.
It's a struggle. But hey, we came, we saw, we conquered. We probably wouldn't go back again. I mean, I wouldn't say never, but we didn't add that to our category of comeback. It's not a comeback kid restaurant. I'm sorry. The food was good, but it's the whole experience. But yeah, DJs Steakhouse. Sorry, we tried to support black businesses and we were disappointed.